Hi, my name is Tommy Donaway, and I'm part of the Healthcare Professions Pathway Program. Today, I'm going to be doing a video in the day of the life of an EMT, or a emergency medical technician. So an EMT is normally the first person to respond to a scene, basically, like firefighters and police. Um, EMTs are trained to provide life-saving care before patients reach the hospital. So in the ambulance, EMTs could experience any type of situation, really, ranging from like car crashes to heart attacks, overdoses, broken bones. EMTs the bridge from crisis and care. Um, EMTs work in very high pressure situations. They have to think fast, rely on communication and teamwork, and they have to be there, be prepared to help people in their most vulnerable moments. Uh, so today I'm going to bring you through the day in the life of an EMT so you can really see what it's like behind the sirens and all the flashing lights. I first arrive at the office at 7 o'clock in the morning. First thing that's going through my mind is to make sure everything is ready for the day. I gather my clipboard and I walk around checking all the bags that are going in the ambulance. After all the bags are checked and everything is properly placed, I walk over and check the backboard. I then head over to the remaining bags to make sure everything is in place before I head out to the ambulance. After all the equipment is ready for the day, I walk outside to the ambulance. The goal of today is to make sure that my personal bag, carrying my important items in case of an emergency, is ready to go, and everything is correct with the ambulance. First thing I do is turn the ambulance on just to make sure that no mechanical issues are there. I then check the light and all the audio in the ambulance. I have to make sure that everything is correct in case of an emergency so we can get through on the road. At around 9 o'clock, I received my first call. A man is suspected of having a heart attack on the ground and he went into cardiac arrest. I then immediately begin performing CPR to hopefully jump his heart back. My coworker holds back the patient's family to make sure that the workspace is optimal for me. For an elder patient, 30 compressions are received, followed by 2 ventilations. Thankfully, after 5 minutes of CPR, the patient's heartbeat and pulse came back. We then proceeded to load him into the ambulance and take him to the nearest hospital. After my crew and I transported the patient to the hospital, we handed him off to the nurses. We then went to go fill out the incident report, which included his name, address, and age. Filling out incident reports and patient care reports are extremely important because it protects the EMT. If someone ever questions how a call was handled, the paperwork shows exactly what we did, when, and why. Thankfully, today was a quiet day. After filling out all my paperwork, I began to close down my computer and safely secure the paperwork. I then proceeded to go and pack up my belongings and get ready to leave. Once my personal belongings were away, I walked back over to my clipboard and I began to prepare for closing. Since I was the only one left in the office, it was my responsibility to make sure all the bags were prepared for tomorrow. Although it's required to check in the morning, it's best to make sure that everything is also in the bag at night, because if there's a rush in the morning, you're prepared. Remember, as an EMT, every second counts, so it's important to make sure you're prepared at all times. After preparing for closing, I grab my things and go to clock out. As I'm walking out, I'm still thinking of all the techniques that I have been trained in to make sure that I'm perfect for tomorrow. Thank you for watching.